the story of the Taj Mahal, in the heart of India, where the Yamuna River flows like a silver ribbon across the land. There stands a monument unlike any other on Earth. Its white marble glows in the early morning sunlight, shifting from pale pink to soft gold as the day awakens. Travelers from every corner of the world stand before it in silence, unable to speak as they take in its beauty. This is the Taj Mahal, a symbol of love, grief, and timeless devotion. Our story begins in the early 1600s, within the majestic walls of the Mughal Empire. India was ruled by Emperor Shah Jahan, a man known not only for his power, but for his deep appreciation of beauty, architecture, and art. Yet even with all the luxury of the royal court, one thing brought him more joy than anything else: his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal. Mumtaz was not just a queen by title. She was Shah Jahan's trusted confidant, his closest companion, and the love of his life. She traveled with him even on difficult military campaigns, sharing in his burdens and responsibilities. Their connection was rare, even legendary. The emperor often said that her presence alone could calm his storms. But destiny has a way of changing even the greatest love stories. A love interrupted. In 1631, amidst a military expedition, Mumtaz Mahal went into labor with their 14th child. Though the camp bustled with physicians, healers, and attendants, complications arose. The emperor was summoned urgently. He arrived just in time to hold her hand. Mumtaz, weak but calm, whispered her final wish, that he never forget their love, and that he care for their children. With tears in his eyes, Shah Jahan promised, and moments later, she was gone. The emperor's world collapsed. He retreated into solitude, refusing to eat, refusing to rule, consumed by grief. Some say his hair turned grey in a single night. The empire mourned with him, for they knew their queen had been loved beyond measure. But from that sorrow would rise something extraordinary. A promise in stone. Shah Jahan vowed to build a monument so beautiful, so perfect, that it would tell the world of Mumtaz Mahal's grace for generations to come. A monument that would make time itself stop and listen. And so, the idea of the Taj Mahal was born. The emperor summoned the greatest architects, artists, and craftsmen from across Asia and beyond. From Persia came designers trained in symmetry and poetry. From the Ottoman Empire came master calligraphers. From India's own lands came stonecutters, sculptors, and engineers. More than 20,000 artisans gathered on the banks of the Yamuna River. White marble was brought from Makrana, jade and crystal from China, turquoise from Tibet, lapis lazuli from Afghanistan, sapphires from Sri Lanka, and rare red sandstone from Rajasthan. Elephants, over 1,000 of them, carried the massive stones. Slowly, over the next 22 years, the dream took shape. The monument rises. At dawn each day, the workers began their delicate craft. First came the foundation, anchored deep into the rivers, soil with wells filled with stone too, protected for centuries. Then rose the marble platform, gleaming like a giant pearl. In the center of it, the main mausoleum grew, an elegant structure with perfect symmetry from every angle. For minarets were built around the tomb. If you look closely, you'll notice they tilt slightly outward, a clever design so that in an earthquake, they would fall away from the tomb, not toward it. The dome, known as the Onion Dome, soared 240 feet into the sky. Its curves echoed the grace of Mughal architecture, symbolizing the vault of heaven. Inside, intricate, pietra dura work, precious stones inlaid into marble, decorated the walls with flowers, vines, and verses from the Quran. No paint, no gold, just stone shaped so perfectly that it seemed to glow. Light was the building's true companion. Sunlight filtered through carved marble screens, creating patterns that danced across the floors. At night, the moon brushed the white marble with silver. When the mausoleum was complete, the emperor commissioned gardens that symbolized paradise, itself divided into quadrants by water channels, where fountains mirrored the sky, a love reunited. Finally, Mumtaz Mahal's body was brought in, wrapped with care and reverence. She was laid to rest in the center of the chamber. Years later, when Shah Jahan's own life neared its end, he too was placed beside her. The two now lie together, side by side, in the heart of the Taj Mahal, united for eternity. Interestingly, their burial chamber is the only part of the Taj that is not perfectly symmetrical. For some, this asymmetry is a reminder that true love does not follow the rigid lines of architecture. It lives, imperfect and beautiful, in the human heart. A king's final view. There is one more chapter to this story. Before Shah Jahan died, he was overthrown by his own son, Aurangzeb, who believed his father's spending had weakened the empire. The once powerful Shah Jahan was imprisoned in the Agra fort. From his window, he could see only one thing in the distance, the Taj Mahal, glowing in the sun like a memory made of stone. They say he spent his last days staring at it, whispering the name of the woman he loved, a monument beyond time. Today, the Taj Mahal stands not just as a tomb, but as a story carved in marble, a reminder that love can outlive empires, rulers, and even time itself. When the moonlight falls on the white marble, the monument seems to breathe. It is as if Mumtaz Mahal's spirit still walks its halls, and Shah Jahan's devotion still echoes through its chambers. The Taj Mahal is more than architecture, more than history, more than beauty. It is a promise, one man's promise to the woman he loved, kept alive for nearly 4 centuries.